We got Jared Brooks back here on the program. I swear we did another interview where he was talking about a fight on UFC Utica, but now he's got a new opponent and he's taking on Jose Shorty Torres on June 1st. Jared, first off, how you doing? How's the last 24 hours been? It's been kind of crazy, hasn't it?
Great, man. I love that kind of shit. This is the MMA game, man.
Yeah,
So
never a
you
dull
gotta
moment.
be prepared for anything. And this has been a fight that's been talked about for months on months. And he begged me for the fight, and he got it. So
Okay, that sounds good. When did you find out that Hector Sandoval was out of his fight? When did you know that there was going to be a change in an opponent?
it went from day to day. It went from 2 days ago to yesterday when I found out. So
Okay, interesting. And was there any other options presented besides Torres, or was Torres always at the top of the list?
Um, I had a lot of people not want to fight me short notice, and I understand that. They don't want to get, wrestle effed. You know what I'm saying? So,
You can swear in here, by the way. It's all good. It's all good by me. So
wrestle fucked
yeah.
then. Uh, at the end of the day, though, I see Shorty Torres as a future contender, and if I can beat that dude right now, and I have a full camp and he doesn't. I mean, I know he's at American Top Team. I know he's working out and stuff like that, but man, I have never met a whacker person in my life. Like, this dude on social media is straight up like a chick, man.
Like, how did this all come together? I saw it sort of unfold on social media, but it was someone going on someone's podcast. I was trying to remember what happened.
No, it actually wasn't on a podcast. It all started on Twitter. He hit me up like literally 10 minutes after my fight with Eric Shelton talking stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I was like, this kid is actually a pretty good fighter. He's a good fighter, but he's just whack. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, I see a decent personality out of him, like from like people that are like 45, but people my age are like, wow, this kid is like whack as shit.
Okay, fair enough. And how do you feel like you match up against him in this fight?
I think it's great. I mean, he's just a straightforward, he gets punched like a million times a fight. He has a lot of heart. He has a lot of things that he brings to the table. But he has never fought anybody like me. And with the speed and strength and everything like that, and he ain't fought in the UFC yet. So all that pressure is going to be coming straight on him. And I think this is a perfect fight for me. Short notice. I love short notice fights. So, and my weight's great. I don't know how about you, but I think that yeah, he's gonna have a tough time in this fight. Hey, this is the thing. This is the thing. Everybody wants to see him win. Everybody watching this right now, everybody wants to see him win. And I got one thing to tell y'all. Fuck you. I'm the fucking man. I'm gonna be the dude that comes in and stops this dude's hype train. And everybody thinks, oh yeah, Jose Shorty Torres, because the dude's been on fucking social media. He's gone against people like Gleison de Jesus. Nothing against Gleison. I've trained with Gleison de Jesus, and I've trained with half of the people that he's fought. And at the same time, they ain't shit compared to me, at least. So let's see how these people want to see it, because I see it in people's eyes, and the fakeness of how people are like, oh yeah, I'm team Brooks, and then when Shorty Torres comes up, then they're like, oh well, I'm gonna go for Shorty, and I'm like, okay, let's see how that weighs out, and then let's see how you dick riders feel when I beat his ass.
Do you feel, with that said, a lot of people supporting him in this fight. Do you feel like he's overrated?
I'm not going to say that he's overrated. He's definitely a future contender as well as myself. But at the same time, he ain't fought anybody like me, and it's 10 days notice. And he has to cut a shit ton of weight. And I'm sitting here walking around at 131, 132. So let's see how this fight unfolds at the end of the day. And I think my dog Brutus over here thinks the same.
Yeah, that's good. We got to get the dog cameo here in this interview. Where do you feel like he's dangerous in this fight? Just watching film or maybe keeping an eye on him. Where do you feel like he could potentially be a threat in this fight?
I see his straight right hands. He has good clinch. But he ain't faster than me, man. I don't see him really hitting me a lot in this fight. I see Mia hitting him a lot in this fight. So he has 3 rounds to do it. He's usually had 5 rounds to go out and try to put people away. He has 3 rounds to try to fuck me up. And my wrestling, everything is better than his. So I think that a lot of people want to see him come out and beat me. Well, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. So
Okay. Have you had to change much in your training camp with the fact that you have this new opponent, or are you just doing things business as usual?
it doesn't matter who I'm going against, man. I'm gonna go out and do me at the end of the day. So
And what's sort of been the dialogue with you in the UFC? Because I think some people in your situation could, I'm not saying you would do this, but people could potentially turn down a fight like this. Do you feel like you're on sort of the good side of the UFC, sort of doing them a favor here?
I mean, yeah, kind of, but at the same time, I've gotten threatened. So I think that that's some bullshit. A lot of the guys don't want to do these short notice fights, and I'm cool with that. But threatening me, over some dude backing out, and then me taking a short notice fight. But at the same time, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight him 10 days out, just so when we're future contenders, I can say, hey, I beat you. Guess what? You ain't getting another shot at me. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see how the cards play out. And I think this is a really good fight for me on a 10 days notice. It isn't a good fight for him on a 10 days notice for sure. So,
And where are we right now? Are we in your backyard or something? You got some good weather over there.
oh yeah, it's my backyard, beautiful backyard.
I'd say so. That's a lot of grass to cut, though.
I ain't cutting it.
How's the weight cut going? I mean, this fight's coming up here next Friday. I know you always make weight, but everything going according to plan?
I'm 131 right now. I just got done with my strength conditioning workout, going to box, while I'm still honing and working on my skills while this dude's out here cutting weight. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have a rough time, and then when he gets into fight week, he's gonna realize what kind of different game this is. So
Okay. And how do you see this fight ending? What's your prediction for this fight?
I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna go out and do what it do, baby. That's all it takes. So I'm gonna go out and try to beat his ass. That's the biggest thing. Beat his fucking ass. He deserves an ass beating. For real. He really does.
Okay. Why do you feel like he deserves an ass beating? Because of the way he's been acting on social media, or just because he hasn't fought tough competition? What's sort of your reasoning?
Oh, I'm Jose Torres. I have no fear. I'm the I'm the 125 champ in Titan FC. I'm the fucking shit. No, you ain't, bro. You ain't shit. Alexandra, the top 10 would finish you right fucking now. So at the end of the day, we'll see how you weigh up against me. You're gonna get beat by somebody that's not even in the top 15, bro. Let's see how that goes.
I'm interviewing him later this afternoon. You got anything to pass along?
Good luck. Good luck, man. That's all I gotta say.
Before I let you go here, I know you've got this big fight coming up here next Friday, but one thing we did talk about in our last interview was, you having trouble, finding, dating someone that's, you said that you basically have to date someone that's a fighter. How's that search going? Is there like an eHarmony for fighters or anything like that, or does that not exist?
I actually watched our interview again, and you said somebody like Hannah Scoggins with Justin and stuff like that. That's a perfect relationship. That's what the kind of relationship that I would want. And I misunderstood you in that interview.
Okay.
But no, right now I'm thinking my girlfriend's Jose Shorty Torres right now. So I'm gonna make him my little girlfriend, and maybe I'll kiss him with my fist.
All right. Well, this is going to be a great fight. Lots of build up. UFC Fight Night 131 coming up here June 1st. Jared, thanks again for the second interview. I know it's been crazy, so thank you so much for the time. Just remind people where they can get a hold of you on social media. And if you got any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, man. You can look me up at Jared Brooks on Facebook with 2 R's. On Instagram, _Monkey God, as well as Twitter. And I want to thank all of my coaches, James Lee, you got MTT, you got K9 Bunders, you got Kara Rowe, you got all of Detroit backing your boy. Gonna go in here. It's Detroit versus Chicago. Well, I'm from Indiana, but it's Michiana versus Chicago. Let's see how this shit plays out. And I'm coming to beat some ass, people, so